Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of MattTheBat's Batshit Shit Show. I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. I hope you're feeling the spooky vibes out there. I know I am for sure. And so I figured, it'd be kind of a fun little video to just hop in here and talk about something that's been traumatizing me for the last 20-something years about. And that thing that's been traumatizing me is this animated film called The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. It's fucking horrifying, and if there's someone out there who remembers this thing, I know that you're just as fucked up as I am, because this has been hiding in like the deepest, mustiest, weirdest corner of my brain, and it's therapy for me to talk about it because this shit is weird, okay? So I want to do a little reaction video and talk about what I think is the most fucked up Halloween movie out there. And yeah, if you remember this video, drop a comment, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's just talk about this thing. So to give you a little backstory on this was made in 1998 by the McDonald's Corporation. The animation is very strange. It's a weird mix of crude animation and some live action of Ronald McDonald, which we'll see. It was produced by Klasky Zupo, which is the company that made Rocket Power and Rugrats, so it's not really surprising that it looks like this, and you'll see some similarities, but like, in the knockoff McDonald's way, like they definitely didn't have the Nickelodeon funding to do this shit, and you'll see that. But since it came out in 1998, I was like 2 years old, so my guess is that I got it passed down from like a cousin or a family friend or something, and I used to watch this shit all the time back in the early 2000s on VHS, and it was hiding somewhere so deep in my memory. I remembered one of the songs, and I had to Google it, and I'm like, was this some weird fever dream? And I see in the comments that people feel the exact same way about this thing. So essentially, the synopsis is that Ronald McDonald, he asks his weird friends, which are a mix of McDonald's paraphernalia and strange creatures and teenage kids, to be fair, to go out into the woods with him on Halloween and camp with him. This is really creepy. These are all the signs of a murderer, a child predator, a creep, manipulator. It's very strange, and you'll see why. So we enter what seems to be the McDonald's world, or maybe just the McDonald's palace. The dog is sleeping, the alarm goes off. It's very Pee Wee Herman-esque right here. It definitely reminds me of Pee Wee's Playhouse, and I'm sure they were definitely inspired by that.
Good morning, Sunday. Good morning, Ronald.
Clown's got all these weird gizmos and gadgets to help him wake up. Everything is, of course, mustard colored, lettuce colored, ketchup colored, because this is, remember, McDonald's. So yeah, this guy wakes up. He's dancing around first thing in the morning. No one should have that much energy in the morning. It's very strange.
Got it tingling inside me and it's spreading to my feet.
He's got pictures of his teenage friends on the walls. Even the grimace. So fucked up. Alright, you gotta wonder, does the corporation of McDonald's exist, or is he just some weird rich bachelor who lives alone? Because this doesn't make sense to me. Is he rich from McDonald's, or is he rich because he's the McDonald's spokesperson in this utopia that seems to exist outside of his house? It doesn't make sense. Either or, the pad's kind of sick though. I can't lie about that. Dude, I hate the dog's eyes. The dog's eyes freak me out so much. They're like human eyes.
Now good morning in McDonald land. Let's see what's happening first.
Oh, Sunday, it's me.
Oh, sorry, Ronald.
You would never expect that voice from this fucking dog, and it makes it that much creepier. And the dog has teeth. Look at those teeth. They're human teeth and eyes.
I'm gonna have to switch to sugar-free dog food.
Oh god, it's so weird.
Oh, hey, someone's calling on the picture full. I'll get it.
Hi, Ronald.
Oh, hi, Tighe. What's up?
Oh, hey, my teenage friend Tighe. It's really appropriate for us to be talking on the screen right now.
Fresh air, campfires, and I can try out my new tent and a flashlight invention.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be pitching a tent, Ronald. I'm sure you'll be pitching a tent in one way or the other. You fucking red-haired weirdo.
This is going to be a trip we'll never forget.
I don't like the sound of that.
This dog has to be one of the most cursed things about this. Truly, between the teeth and the eyes, it freaks me out. I don't understand the way it moves because I mean, you'd think it would be like a puppet or something, but it kind of moves very humanly, which makes me very concerned that there's somebody actually in there. No, dude, it's Vern from Austin Powers? Bro, don't tell me he's in the... Oh, Vern. Oh my god, rest in peace, Vern. They did him so dirty back then. Oh man. I guess... Oh man. Oh, that is such a bummer. This is Vern in here. Oh man.
Meet us at the car as soon as you can.
So as you see, Ronald is using these weird ass manipulation tactics to get the Grimace, the one and only purple Grimace, to come with him and his set of teenage friends to come into the creepy woods. Grimace is like, no, I don't want to do that. And then for some reason he gets convinced to go. It's grade A fucking weirdo shit.
Here we come!
I actually remember loving this ball pit part because it's actually really cool. I love when they do mixed animation like this. Oh, there goes the offensiveness again. Something's off about this design, and I'll leave it to you to decide, but there's something weird about it. But no, I love like when they do this in animation where they like mix media and stuff like that. I've always been a fan of that, so I actually do love that happened. I thought it was really cool as a kid.
Hi, Ronald. Hold on a minute, I'm carrying all of you? You're the car?
That's funny.
Well, don't blame me when I sprain an axle.
Just what we need. Dual airbags and an attitude problem. I hope you leased.
Oh, it looks like it is like the McDonald's universe then. I see like a ton of McDonald's signs around. Oh god, that's a world I don't want to live in. I feel like that's where we're heading, but that's somewhere I do not want to be. Alright, there they enter the vast the vast desert of McDonald world. It's not looking good for them.
Thanks for having me along, Ronald. I've always wanted to go camping in far-flung forest, but I've always been too afraid.
Afraid? What?
The reason why Grimace is so freaked out is because he's been friends with Ronald for all these years, and he's definitely like emotionally traumatized by the guy, so he's just like fucking conditioned to be scared of everything, even this like little girl's story.
It's okay, Grimace. I've been camping in far-flung forest for years.
I haven't seen any phantom.
Ronald's like, I've done this many times before, bro. And yup, as you would guess, they break into a musical number.
There's nothing like the great outdoors, and the far-flung forest is the best, of course. If you want to get close to the greenery, then camping in the wild is the place to be.
Squirrels
And fish and frogs, caves and rocks.
And lots of bugs.
Yeah, wow.
Hey,
I remember
Ronald,
this.
are we there yet?
No!
Finally, someone yelled at this motherfucker. He won't shut the up back there. He's so negative. The creepiest squirrel of the woods ever.
Okay, everybody, find a buddy.
Sunday's with me.
Oh, he's Sunday because, oh my god, because of Ice Cream Sunday. That's so funny. So someone's watching them as they walk through the forest. We see something's about to go down. We don't know what just yet. Birdie sees something. She's like, oh shit. Or Ducky, my bad. Ducky sees something and she's like, something's not right. But she decides to go anyway with the clown.
Hey, Ronald.
Which I don't blame her. The dude's unpredictable and it would be probably even scarier to try to run from him at this point.
For a first-time camper, you know how to find your way around.
Isn't there an easier way?
What are those
Hey, why
things?
don't you whip up something magical, Ronald, and we could get there in no time, eh?
Come on.
The Hamburglar's voice is so funny too.
A little work now, and we'll have a little magic fun later.
They always have that one little bastard in all these shows that's always causing trouble, and that's the Hamburglar in this one. He's a pimply-faced little and he's causing trouble, of course.
Been hiking before? Is there any more ice for my soda?
Bro, do not tell me those are actual chicken nuggets.
Sorry, all out. These conditions are barbaric.
That's so weird. It's like a mix of a fried nugget and an actual chicken. A hybrid of the two. It's so strange. Ew. That is so creepy.
Phantom!
Phantoms and giant squirrels. My kind of camping trip.
Also, that's not Vern's voice in the as the dog, so you know that he was just in there to be in the costume and someone was voicing over the dog, which sucks. Let's be real, that sucks.
Pitching 10 tents and gathering wood.
Of course.
Time to set up camp.
Pitching tents and gathering wood. This guy would say that, man.
There's time for snacking.
Time to set up camp.
Time to work.
So we can play.
What are those things? They're like pom-poms. I remember seeing those in the play place at McDonald's, and they were, I never knew what they were. I don't understand what they are. Are they pom-poms? They're not edible, I don't think.
Set up camp.
Why don't we take a walk Sunday?
But Hamburglar was just about to scare everybody.
Yeah, and give you nightmares. Be right back.
Oh my god, they're rocking the McDonald's drip. That's pretty cool. He's got the varsity jacket on. That's actually kind of sick. Is Hamburglar kind of fresh? I feel like he's a little bit fresh, right? With the cap and the transition glasses. Like, this guy's actually looking pretty sick.
Hey, what's that? Some kind of old house.
Old is an understatement.
No, wait, there's a light.
Dude, what delusion is Ronald under that he thinks that light is okay to go towards? Ronald, don't go towards the zappy fucking mansion light on the top of a hill. You're putting many kids' lives in danger. You know, say he is innocent in this. He's gonna take these kids up a creepy ass hill after they've been walking all day through the woods, and they're gonna go into this creepy mansion with the light, which is actually a zapping bolt of electricity of all things at the top, and he's gonna bring these kids in there. It's bad role model. It's a bad guardian of these kids, and there's nothing more I could say. It's a bad message. Shame on you, McDonald's.
There is no such thing as a far-flung phantom.
Are you sure?
Positively.
And of course, Ronald just doesn't even knock. He just goes right into this house. It's full of cobwebs. He walks right in. Saunters right in like he fucking owns the place, bro. Come on, what are you doing? This is not a good message for kids, man. McDonald's. The way he opens the door, bro. You could probably make a good dance out of that. The house is either a really bad acid trip or it is haunted of some sorts, and of course, as they do in all horror movies and everything, they walk into the house instead of out of it, and they experience a lot of weird things, including some song and dance.
What's that? Is anybody home?
And I have to say, this is probably the bop of the movie. This one's pretty good.
Got no choice on a night like this. No, we've got no choice on a night like this. Let's see where those doors go.
I guess we'll never find out. Look, no knob.
And eventually, this ghastly ginger man appears, floating head in the air.
Never push and never pull. You're finished when your plate is full. Exercise your force of will. You proceed by standing still.
And he challenges them to a game. They don't question the face even a little bit, and they just listen to the riddle, and they figure it out.
I get it. That's what it means by force of will. Now be still.
I'll go first. Everybody behind me.
They crack the code. Ronald is way too eager to get up the stairs. Suspicious, I would say. And they go to another room, which looks like an old, abandoned, cracked out hotel. And the things they experience are that of somebody who is on serious, heavy acid. It's really weird. The room shrinks, doors start to move. They're totally disoriented. Grimace looks like he's been here before. You could see it in his eyes. It's horrific.
We gotta be more careful.
Hey, this library looks normal. Come on.
Said nobody ever, bro. Who does that? The library is the creepiest place of every movie.
Maybe if I put the bookcase back.
Which part of don't touch anything didn't you understand?
What's this?
Find the door with your left hand.
Alright, I didn't want to say it. Ronald's looking pretty thick. Pretty thick.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all.
I don't care what it says. I don't understand it.
It's not hard to understand. My uncle has one of those big hedge mazes. and there's a trick to getting out.
Let me guess. Hedge clippers?
Oh, guys, don't worry. Ronald's uncle, his uncle, Uncle McDonald has a maze, and Ronald's gonna get you out of here totally safe. How reassuring. Don't worry, guys. His uncle has a maze. No, McDonald's, no.
If we hold hands and follow the clue,
No.
we'll soon
No.
find our way through.
Ronald, no.
It worked!
I knew Ronald could get farther than I ever could.
Eventually, they make it out of the room, and they wind up in another room where it seems like the drugs are really kicking in. And we realize that something's up with the girl. She seems like she knows something that the rest of them don't. She says she's been here before, and something's up.
At least somebody's enjoying this.
Oh, we are getting no place fast.
The room disappears, and the ginger man comes back with his nutsack chin, ready to give them some more riddles, as if they haven't gone through enough today.
No one else has made it this far, but your journey is not yet over.
Okay, pal, what's going on?
Is this Ronald's uncle? That would be a good plot twist. Like this was the uncle all along. Like they kind of look alike, right?
The answer is a hole!
Oh man, I read that one on the bottom of a gum wrapper.
Mothballs?
A dust mop?
Very good answers, but wrong. The answer is the wind.
Ronald kind of figures it out. He cracks the code. It's about friendship. Very, very sweet. Just in time before they're about to be swept away by the tornado.
Time's up!
And they make it out.
Please don't leave me!
That's it! I know the answer!
Say it now, or say goodbye.
The answer is friendship!
No! Lucky guess.
It was no guess. Grimace helped me with it.
No fun, no fun! You weren't supposed to know the answer.
That was too easy. Maybe if I ask him some differential calculus.
Come to find out, she's been behind it the entire time. And there's another gingery pimple face on the computer who is controlling it all. And it seems to be some sort of game or simulation.
Without these pathetic nuggets, you never would have been able to lure Ronald here in the first place.
That's what was going on this whole time.
Hey, I'm making a point.
Imagine just picks one up and eats it. Ah!
Nobody gets into my lab. Nobody. Do you understand?
2 words.
Okay. What are they?
Nice hairdo.
You win.
Rats.
That's funny.
Okay.
I like how they gave him the Band-Aid for no reason. Maybe it was like his elbow got worn out from playing so many games or working on the control board. Like, there's no reason to do that other than to show that he's a little wimpy kid so Ronald won't beat the shit out of him. Like, if I saw Ronald walking in with Grimace and that weird dog with human teeth, I would be frightened because that's just not a good trio right there. Look at that. Terrible trio.
Dad?
You are coming with me, young man.
So the kid's scientist dad comes out. He's got the same hairdo as him, and he's mad at his son. But, you know, Ronald's a forgiving guy, so he says, you know what? You can come back to the campsite with us, and you could spend the night with us in the woods, because that was Ronald's real goal after all.
You still want to go camping?
Sure.
Anybody else?
Yeah! I'd like to go too.
Isn't there something you want to say first?
Please?
And, yeah, they go back to the woods, and they have a grand old time.
A new friend with tricks up his sleeve.
A new friend that makes hamburgers seem absolutely sweet by comparison.
A new friend that I'd rather have on my side.
Yes!
And that's the end. Okay, let's look at some comments real quick, then we'll get out of here. This was buried way deep in my memories, and all along I knew it was on the internet somewhere, and it brought a tear to my eye when I watched this. This took me back to when times were simpler and happier. I love this. Thank you so much. I have to agree with that. As weird as this is, I do think that this is this was a better time, and it does remind me of being a kid sitting in my basement, and things were just easier. And there's something to that for sure. Did it cause a lot of my trauma? Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, you know what? It does remind me of a better time. I have to agree with that comment. I used to watch this on repeat. It's like some fever dream I can remember so vividly. Dude, exactly. That's exactly how I felt when I was thinking about this, when I looked it up. I remembered the entire movie and I hadn't thought about it in 20 years. That's a good sign, or a horrific sign. I can't tell which one. This was in the deepest blocked off parts of my memory. Yup. I used to have this on VHS until my dad recorded over it with porn. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos soon. This was a fun one to make. And if you're anything like me, and you've experienced trauma from this, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to tune in next week, or else.